Who drew in your book? Oh, I had someone do it. We'll talk about it. We're going to need it for today anyway. All right. Good morning, guys. This is Miss Fullington. So today is Tuesday, October 21st. And so we are switching over to reading. So we just did the Mockingbird and Social Studies. So now we are doing reading. So I need all eyes up here. We should be on page 45 and in our My Book, and it has the fox on it. We're going to take a little closer look into our story, Working with Others. But first, we're going to do our high frequency words and our spelling words and some of our sounds before we get to working with others, okay? So we're going to go ahead and say our high frequency words. So let me go ahead. Good morning, Melanie. How are you, sweetie? All right. So let's go ahead and say our high frequency words. Across. Car. Down. Fell. Ooh, let's make sure we say it in a little bit louder voice. Not screaming, but louder. Full. Held. Mountain. Pull. Show me the action for pull, like you're pulling something heavy. Push. So show me the motion for push. Spell. Or spell can mean you're casting spell, or spell means I'm spelling a word. Spell. There's two different meanings. So here's our spelling words. Full. Dress. Mess. Add. Hill. Pull. Spill. Class. Doll. Kiss. All right, so those are our high frequency words and our spelling words, and we are having a spelling test. So make sure, guys, that you are looking in Seesaw in the inbox. Miss Fullington has sent you on Monday your spelling words, so you can practice at home, okay? And here? And here. Perfect. If your parents are logged into Seesaw, they are able to see what I send them through their messages.
My mom always does.
I can also send it through Remind. So today I'll send it through Remind so that way your parents can see it too.
My mom has Seesaw, but it doesn't give them the...
All right, so we are going to clap. So you need to have your hands free. You ready? We're going to count our syllables in a word. You ready?
Okay.
Or we can do silent clap if you don't like to clap. Okay, ready? So our first word is enjoy. Ready? Enjoyed. So how many? Two. All right. So now we're going to do jumping. You ready? Jumping. How many? Two. All right. The next one, you're going to do this one. Reminded.
Reminded.
How many? Three. Good job. Spilling. Spilling. How many? Two. Baking. Two. Decided. Three. And the last one is arguing. Three. Good job. We did good. All right. So we are going to learn two rules in spelling. So we have this first one. We have the word hope. So if we add ed or ing, you take away the final sneaky e away. So let's do that. So if we're wanting to spell hope, so what is this word right here? Hope. If we wanted to say hoped, I have to take that sneaky e and put ed. So everybody say the new word. Hoped. All right, so now we're going to change hoped for hoping. How do we say hoping? So we need we have our sneaky e, but do we add ing to this?
No, we ing.
Take the e out and put ing. Hoping. So it says here our rule. It says To add ed or ing to a word that ends with a silent e or a sneaky e, you have to drop the e, so that means to erase the e, at the end of hope, then add ed or ing. Good job. All right, so I have a new word. So what's this word right here? Let's make this bigger so y'all can see. I'll make it huge. All right, so what is this word right here? Oops. There it goes. What is this word? Jump. But I want to spell jumped. So what do I need to add, Clinton, on here? Huh?
He said, wait, no.
If I want jumped. So you're saying take the P away and add ED.
Jumpy?
Is that jummed?
I know it.
If I want jumped.
Jumpy.
Keep the P and add ED. So what's my new word?
Jump.
Jumped. Ooh, I love how we have all our eyes up here. All right, so what's this word again?
Jump.
Jump. Now I want to add jumping. Jumping. Go ahead, Omar. You add ing. So what is my new word now?
Jump.
Jumping. But wait a second. What is this word right here?
Hop.
Hop. But I want to spell hopped. So what do I need to add?
T.
So you said I need to add ed, but that's hoped. So how do we spell hopped?
T.
Bella?
T.
Add a what?
It's naming eating and then a T.
An ed then a t?
S.
This is what she's saying. This is hopped.
No, I know.
All right, so Clinton, go ahead and try.
Take the P away, add a T.
Add a T?
That'd be hot.
Hot. So what is our rule? So remember our double final consonant, it's missing one. Rolando? Remember our double final consonants? What does it need to have? Another P, and then we add ed. Hopped. That is hopped. How about hopping?
Keep the P and put ing.
Like this?
Yeah.
That's hoping.
I know.
Emery?
H-E-I-N-G. Take away the P and add ing.
So this?
Going.
So that's like going.
Going.
That's not right.
H-O-P-P-I-N-G.
Hopping. Hopping. I am hopping along like a rabbit. That's what you do. So our new rule for if we had hop, if we add ed to hop, we get the word hoped. That's not right. So to add ed or ing, you have to
Add another P.
you have to put a short vowel. So hoped is with the O, which is oboe. That's a long O. We need a short O. So to have an ah, we need to add a P at the end of hop to hopping or hopped. So it changes the vowel to a short vowel. And that ends in one consonant. First, double the final consonant. So our final consonant was the letter what? What was our double in hop? P. P is a consonant, so we need to have it a double final consonant. So we added another P, right? And then we added ing or ed. That's what you're supposed to do. So if a word already has a double consonant, just add the ending. So if we had the word, what was it that we said?
Kate. What about Kate?
If we had the word hoped, we already have a final consonant. All we need to do is take the silent E out and add ed. Hoped. So that's an awesome way to do it.
Miss Wellington, what would cake do?
Cake?
Baking.
Baking? So if we had bake, and we want baking, what do we have to do?
But
So that's what you're saying?
no, take away the E.
Take away the final E and add ing.
I would be B-A-K.
Yep, baked. If you take the final E and add ed. Baked. So that is our new rules that we're going to be learning how to spell. So we're going to switch it over to our blend and read. So we're going to read these. You ready? We haven't done this in a while, so let's go ahead and pay attention. You ready? Remember, mirrors on.
Mirrors on.
Oh, I don't have all mirrors, so let's try that again. Mirrors on. Your hands are up. You're copying what Mrs. Fullington's doing. You ready? Buzz.
Buzz.
Bill.
Bill.
Fuzz.
Fuzz.
Bell.
Bell.
Hill.
Hill.
Hiss.
This.
Miss.
Miss.
Missed.
Mist.
Tape.
Tape.
Tapped.
Tap.
Tapping.
Tapping.
Taping.
Taping.
Softer.
Saucer.
Smaller.
Smaller.
Oldest.
Oldest.
Coldest.
Coldest.
Smallest.
Smallest.
You ready to go faster?
Yeah.
Older.
Older.
Blink.
Blink.
Clink.
Clink.
Clump.
Clump.
Stump.
Stomp.
Blank.
Blink.
Stop.
Stop.
Or stamp.
Stamp.
Chill.
Chill.
Shell.
Shell.
Chess.
Chest.
Prank.
Prank.
Champ.
Champ.
Dill.
Dill.
Mirrors off. Good job. Everybody had it. Y'all did good. Miss Fullington messed up on one. She messed up on stamp. All right, you ready? All right, so now we're gonna read these sentences together. You ready? Let's see. All eyes. Ready? We're gonna say this together. 1, 2, 3. Will Bill and Roz miss the big game? All right, here's the next one. The van puffed and bumped to a stop. All right, last one is Bill fretted until Roz fixed the hose. Good job. All right. So we did really well on the blend and read. So now we're going to jump into our skill. Our skill today is what? Central idea. We've already talked about that, right? So we're not introducing it. We're just going over and reviewing it. What is the topic? Maddox, do you want to read what topic says? So it's the orange banner.
The person or thing the text is about.
So the person or thing the text is about. Good job, Maddox. All right, the light bulb. That's our central idea. What is our central idea?
The most important idea or point about the topic.
Good job. The most important topic or idea. Isabella, go ahead and do our supporting evidence, our green banner. You can go up there if you can't see, babe. That's perfectly fine. What does it say? Oh, details. Do you see it? Go ahead and read it out loud.
Details, facts, or
examples
in the text that tells about the
central
idea.
Good job. Central idea. Everybody give a round of applause to all the volunteers. Good job, guys. Or you can do happy hands, the sprinkles, so you can sprinkle kindness. All right. So we're going to go to our story. So let's go ahead and go to page 45. So Melanie, what we did, sweetie, is we got our Fox My Book out and we went to page 45. So I am going to display that also if you don't have your book, sweetie, okay?
Okay, but
All right, so we should be on what color page? Blue. So we are going to read this, and then we're going to figure out. So we underlined it yesterday in Mrs. Lil's class, what the main idea is, but our job is to find the supporting evidence, which means the details that help us figure this out, okay? So Miss Fullington gave you the main idea, but you are going to take the time to underline some supporting evidence that helps you. Says, talking can solve conflicts. So let's listen first. And then we're going to find the supporting evidence. Are you ready? All right, so let's listen.
Walking away is okay at first, but it won't solve anything. People need to work things out with each other. People should talk about their feelings. Talking can solve conflicts. Talking can make everyone feel better. We can solve conflicts without arguing. Take turns talking to let everyone share his or her opinion. Sometimes you will not agree with a person's opinion. Listen to what the other person is saying and ask questions.
All right, so based on reading this, what is one detail in the story that helps us says, so our main idea or our central idea is talking can solve conflicts. What details around this central idea can help us understand that talking can solve problems? Where in the story, Isabella Bright, did you find that helps us understand that talking can solve conflicts? What did it say in our story?
Talking. These two are talking, but these people don't get to talk. And
So you're looking at the picture?
yeah, because it's helping me. And it looks like he walked away and then he comes back.
Mm-hmm.
And all of them didn't need to talk because she's talking more. And the girl won't let everybody go.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what in the story tells us that talking can solve problems? Omar? Ask questions. Oh, that says it right here. Ask questions. So I'm going to highlight it so that you can circle it or underline it. Ask questions. I highlighted it in pink so that you can find it with your pencil and circle the words.
Do we just circle it?
Yep, you can circle it.
Or we can box it.
Or you can box it. That's perfectly fine. All right, where else does it say talking can solve conflicts in the story? Mackenzie?
Without arguing. We can solve conflicts without arguing.
Where does it say that?
We can solve conflicts without arguing.
Oh, I see. Without arguing. So I'm going to underline that entire sentence. This is really important. Good job. So this sentence right here can tell us that that's supporting evidence. The one in the yellow is our central idea. So Isabella, can you find another place where it says that talking can solve problems? Where else does it say it? That's okay. Keep going.
I know where.
Hold on. I'm gonna let Isabella see if she can find one.
Talking can make everyone feel better.
Where is it at? Oh, right there. I see it. Good job. Talking. Oh, talking. It's right underneath the yellow one. Oh, and it won't let me highlight it. There it goes. Talking can. Oh, this thing is very stubborn.
Talking can make everyone feel better.
There we go. In yellow. So Mrs. Fullington has one too. It says take turns talking to let everyone share his or her opinion. You're about to say that? Taking turns. You already underlined it?
Yeah, me too.
It's the one underneath the second pink one. Good job. All right, so we are going to move on. We did a really good job on this one. Give yourself a pat on the back. Say, good job. Good job. Awesome. All right, so we're going to go to the next page. Are you ready? Because there's 3 more pages we're looking at, so there's more opportunities. All right, so we are going to the green. So that's on page 47. Go to page 47. That's okay. We're going to page 47. Yes. Quickly, babe. Quickly. So you don't miss out, okay? All right. So we're going to look at the green page. Is everybody on the green page? All right. Is your pointer finger or your eraser or your pencil right where it says if you are stuck, we're going to go ahead and follow along with the reader. Are you ready?
If you are stuck, ask an adult to help you solve the conflicts. Ask someone to help who will listen and not take sides. You might have to compromise. Compromise means both sides must give up something to solve conflicts. If you are stuck, ask an adult to help you solve the conflicts. Ask someone to help who will listen and not take sides. You might have to compromise. Compromise means both sides must give up something to solve conflicts.
So Melanie, Aaliyah said that compromise might be the main idea, but we've decided that was supporting evidence. Go ahead, Maddox, what do you think the main or central idea is?
Compromise means both sides must give up something to solve conflict.
So remember, we just said compromise is supporting evidence. What's the first sentence say? Mackenzie, read the first sentence. What is our first?
If you are stuck, ask an adult to help you solve the conflicts.
So that's our main idea, is to help ask someone for help when you're trying to solve a conflict. Because if two people cannot solve a conflict by themselves, they have to have a third party or an adult, right? A third person to help them. So we're going to underline this. Go ahead and put like a smiley face or a star beside it when you box it. I'm going to put this, that's not in green. We won't do that. We'll do it in blue.
Like on the green?
So I put it in blue. Our first sentence is going to be our central idea.
Ooh, look at mine. Aaliyah, you can go through that. I'm pointing.
So I don't have a pencil to write on this, but I highlighted it in blue to stand out from our supporting evidence. What evidence tells us that if we ask someone, what's another way we can help solve problems when we're asking for help? Bella?
Let someone, like a third person, come in and help you and
So they can what?
listen closely.
They listen to you and not take sides. So right here, the second sentence, ask someone to help who will listen and not take sides. I'm going to put this one in yellow. That is one of our supporting evidence. What else did we say? We said one we thought was a central idea. Maddox, what was our second evidence? What can we do to help us solve problems? To compromise, right? That last sentence right here, compromise means to take both sides. So you can put this in a box around it or circle it. Oop, Miss Fullington's having some issues. Let's see. There we go. Oh, it didn't even do anything. Well, I'm trying to do this last sentence, but it's not letting Miss Fullington. There it goes. There you go. Uh-huh. Yes, there's only one more line left. You're right. All right, so let's go to the next page. We're going to do one more, not this page. This one right here. Dealing with anger. So you should be on page 49. Is everybody on page 49?
Yeah.
All right. So Can someone tell me what the central idea of this one is about?
Wait.
Aaliyah, the central idea. What is this text mainly about?
Dealing with anger.
So you used our text feature, our heading. Oops. You used our heading to help us with our central idea.
Did we do that?
Yep. So you're going to put a smiley face or a star beside that because that is our central idea. You can even put a cloud around. You know how Miss Willington puts a cloud around her words on the board? You can put a cloud around it. Cloud around it. Mm-hmm. So we're not supposed to underline everything. Who was that? Okay, so I'm going to have to talk to whoever used your book. I think it was your brother. So we'll talk to your brother.
Miss Wellington, do you want us to underline the
Yes.
Okay, I'll underline it.
Yep.
We have to underline.
That is our central idea. So what is our supporting evidence dealing with anger? So let's listen here. You ready? Because we didn't read it. We forgot to read it.
Dealing with anger. What do you do when you feel angry? You might feel too angry to talk about how you feel. Here are some ways for you to calm down and get the anger out. Take deep breaths and count slowly. Write down what happened and how you feel about it. Draw a picture. Listen to calm music. Read a book. Take a walk or do some other kind of exercise. Pound on a pillow. Stomp your feet.
When dealing with anger, what is some supporting evidence that helps you deal with anger? What are some ways to help us, Rolando?
Stomp your feet.
Take deep breaths and count slowly. That is one.
Underline it.
You can underline it. That's some evidence. Clinton?
Take a walk while I do some other exercise.
Take a walk. One more. Maddox, do you want to do the last one for us?
Listen to
Mm-hmm.
music and draw a picture.
Just one. So which one are you going to do? Draw a picture, listen to calm music.
Listen for music.
Okay. So those are three supporting evidence that tells us how to deal with anger. So we knew automatically. So we know that some of our text features are also the bullet points. Do you see the orange dots? Those are called bullet points. What are the orange dots called? Bullet points. So they tell you points in the story or examples to help you. So that is some supporting evidence too. Those are called text features too. They are bullet points. They help you. Yes. All right, guys, go ahead and silently close your books and put them away in your desk. You did awesome today with central idea and some supporting evidence. And we talked about our topics. So Isabella, have a seat, please. I am going to show you what you're going to be completing in Seesaw. So right in Seesaw, let me go ahead and start over on this.
Oh, Texas Mockingbird.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, Texas Mockingbird.
No, we have a writing activity. Now, those of you in class, you have an actual paper that you're going to write on. So, the only one that's going to be doing it online is Melanie. So, Melanie, when you get here, sweetie, it says Wednesday, 10/21, working with others, writing activity. It says working with others, writing activity. Please use complete sentences and capitalize and punctuation. So I'm going to look for capital letters where they're supposed to be. Your end marks also need to be here. So when you add a response, and I'm going to act like I'm Christopher. So when Christopher gets in here, he's putting his name at the top. And then you're going to answer these questions. So my friends right here in class, you might want to listen to my instructions because you're also going to get this paper too. It says, think of a time when you did not agree with someone else. Write about the problem and how you worked to solve it. So you're going to tell me what happened when you had an issue with someone and how did you solve that problem? And then you're going to draw a picture about it. Do we understand?
Example.
Yes. So what are you supposed to do after you're finished?
Click the green check.
Click the green check mark. So Melanie, do you have any questions on this activity, sweetie?
Yes.
What question did you have, sweetie?
I just want to know what is GT.
Oh, GT, that seems like you're on a somehow you got a teacher's calendar. So we have to figure out how to log you out so that you're not getting those messages, sweetie. Yeah, because another student in our class has those same ones. So don't worry about it. That you don't have to worry about that one, okay, sweetie?
Okay. And I already sent the ghost paper.
The ghost paper?
Yeah.
Where did you send it, sweetie?
At the post office.
Oh, awesome. Oh, cool. So we're going to get some letter mail from you. Ooh, that's exciting for the school. All right. So, Melanie, I noticed, sweetie, that you didn't finish social studies or reading yesterday. So make sure you do those two because those are grades from yesterday, okay?
Okay.
All right. Did you have any more questions?
No.
All right, sweetie, you have a great day and we will see you tomorrow. So make sure you log into Miss Lil's class, okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.